Hey folks, today we're going to talk through the Reflections Day 2 notes. So grab a pen, grab your paper, and let's get started. So up top, let's go ahead and get your name in there. And then let's read. It says reflect point Z over the y-axis. Well, point Z is over here at -8, 8. If we're going to reflect that over the y-axis, that's this axis right here, then that means that we need to go 8 units to the axis and then 8 units away from the axis, and that gives us 0.88, or Z prime. Then we're going to reflect it over the line y equals 2. The line y equals 2 is a horizontal line. So the y coordinate is going to change. So I'm at 8, 8. And I go down to 2. So I've went down 6, and I need to go down 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be z double prime. And its coordinates would be 8, -4. Now it says to reflect z double prime on the line x equals 1. Well, remember that x equals a constant is a vertical line. So here's x equals 1. Now we need to go from 8 all the way to 1. So we need to go to the left 7. So we need to go to the left 7 more. We'll be at -6. X value. So that is z triple prime -6 comma -4. Then reflect z triple prime over the x-axis. Remember, this is the x-axis, so if I'm going from a y value of -4 up to that, I'm going up 4 then. So I need to go up 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it says to label this one point y. That's at -6, 4. And it actually asks you what are the coordinates of y, and you're going to say -6, 4. Okay? Now the second example is where a lot of people get confused, because when you fold this over the line, it will actually be kind of on top of itself. So let's take a look at what this question asks us. It says A maps to A prime is sometimes written as A with an arrow to A prime. Okay? The coordinates of A prime, well, let's see. If we do reflect it over the line x equals 1, then A travels from -3 to +1, so it goes over 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be A prime right there. A is 4 units to the left of the line of symmetry. A prime is 4 units to the right of the line of symmetry. So the coordinates for A prime is 5, -2. So if A has coordinates -3, -2, then A prime has coordinates -3 + 4, 2. I'm sorry, no, not +4, but +4 times 2, really, +8, because we need to go over 4 and then over 4 again. So that's where I'm getting my 8. Okay? And -3 + 8 is 5, -2. I know that it doesn't say to do this, but let's go ahead and flip B to B prime as well, and C to C prime, and practice connecting those dots. So when you connect the dots, make sure you're connecting the correct ones, or in the correct order. Okay? So that's the way that one would look if you reflected all 3 points across the line x equals 1. Okay, on the bottom few exercises, it just says to determine whether the picture on the left reflects onto the picture on the right. So I'd say no, this is not a reflection because this arrow would be pointed to the left. This is not a reflection because this arrow would be up this way. So we're going to say no. This looks like a perfect reflection to me. The wider part is closer to the line on both of those. Now it says, how could you reflect this? Well, we could reflect it by folding and kind of looking through and seeing what that shape looks like, right? But what we're going to do is just kind of try to do this by hand. Do the same thing here when we reflect over. This arrow should be pointed towards the top right. It's not perfect, but we're not using coordinates right now. We're just doing the best we can do. And that's all we ask, right? Do the best you can do. Okay, guys, that's all for the Reflections Day 2 notes. You should have a worksheet to do. Go ahead and do that and check your work. All right, thanks a lot. See ya.